Good morning guys, welcome back to another video with me. If you're new here, my name is Amy and I have been on a weight loss journey for the last couple of years following the Starch Solution and using the principles of calorie density. I want to show you what I'm eating every single day as a busy mum and how I make this lifestyle work for me when life is super crazy and mad, and how I throw delicious meals together really fast, massive portions of delicious food. So I'm very excited because today is day 2 of my potato reset. I loved yesterday's eating so much. I'm just falling in love with potatoes all over again. Every time I do a potato reset, I seem to do the same thing. So I want to show you what I've got going on this morning. So it is 9 o'clock. Romy and I have just dropped Abe off at school. We're going to be going to like a really fun Latin exercise, bring your baby dance class kind of situation. But that doesn't start until 10. And actually I've woken up a little bit hungry this morning. So whilst I was doing all of the prep for Abe's breakfast and his lunch and stuff, because I do him a packed lunch every single day, I also chopped myself loads of veggies. So they're in here. There's a full head of cauliflower, half a purple cabbage and 2 courgettes. Again, with soy sauce and garlic, just a little bit of soy sauce, a nice little splash. What we also did this morning, which was quite a task, is we organised the entire fridge. I don't even know if that looks organised, but that is organised, I promise. I also made loads of hummus. So obviously, if you guys saw my potato reset prep, you know I've got loads of things prepped and ready to go, so I can just throw things together really quickly. So I prepped loads and loads of mash. I've got loads and loads of sweet potatoes, and in my Instant Pot, I've got loads of boiled potatoes just waiting to be turned into hash browns and chips and stuff like that. But I'm trying to think about what I actually want to start my day with today. And I think I want to go sweet potato things. So I was thinking like a sweet potato pudding or something like that. And I've also just received these little almondy drop things that I ordered on Amazon. I ordered them because I really wanted to make marzipan, and I'm going to make marzipan, but I'm not going to be able to do it until I finish my potato reset. But these are still going to come in really handy. So I thought I'd do like an almond-inspired sweet potato kind of pudding vibe thing. So that's my plan. But first, I've got my veggies. So I'm going to eat my veggies now before we go to the dance class. But I'm not going to have the potatoes yet. I'm going to have the potatoes when we get back. I've also had a turmeric latte, and I've got another one on the go. I haven't added any milk to this one yet. So I'm quite enjoying still starting my day with a turmeric latte. I know I don't show it every single day, but I do start my days with a turmeric latte and then move on to tea kind of halfway through the day. I also, sorry, I know this is a bit of a chatty intro, like all of my intros are. I also have an odd bowl of strange things that I need to use up. So I've got cauliflower leaves, I've got loads of these broccoli stalks, and some really sad leftover potatoes. Not that apple, get the apple out. So I am trying to think about what to do with them. I can obviously grate it into my hash browns, the like broccoli stalks, but I think I also might just do like a really big soup, because I really enjoyed that soup yesterday. It's very cold today, like ice cold. And I thought it'd be nothing better than warming up with a nice snuggly soup. And I've got loads of kale in the fridge that needs using as well, so that I could just bung in the kale. I've not been in the mood for kale salads, and neither has my husband. So we've got like 4 bags of kale. So I thought if I just stuffed it in a soup, put the lid on, that would just end up being a really lovely creamy soup with obviously loads of potatoes and stuff. So anyway, those are my general thoughts for the day. I'm gonna show you my veggies when they're done. Yep. Okay, all my veggies are here. I've got a mountain of veggies. They won't even fit in my bowl. I've got some leftovers here. I have no idea how many I'm gonna eat. But yeah, I'm gonna start with that, and then I want to show you my, oh my God, the most exciting breakfast ever. So this is a sweet potato pudding, but it's special. If you could smell it, you would know. This is a marzipan sweet potato pudding. Oh my gosh, I tell you what, this is amazing. I'm gonna make this every day because I'm just in love with this. It's so creamy and smooth and silky, and it's just, oh my gosh. So I'm starting with a winning combination, a fantastic breakfast for health, for maximum flavor, for nutrition, for all of those good things. Super low calorie density is going to keep me full and satisfied. Anyway, I'm going to eat some of this, and then we need to go, so I'm going to do that. We are back from our lovely little workout, and actually I didn't end up doing any Latin kind of dance moves. We did boxercise, which was so fun. I've never done that before, but I was like, just punching loads of stuff and loads of squats and stuff, and it was just amazing. And I was carrying Romy, so man, what a good workout. I love that. And she's actually a personal trainer, the lady who runs this class, and I was thinking about seeing if she might want to come over and do some personal training with me, because I think that would just be such a great way of having somebody that would be such a great way of staying accountable if somebody's literally coming to my house to do workouts with me on a daily basis or on a semi-weekly basis. That would just be so fun. So anyway, I'm going to see if she's interested in that, because that would just be next level. Yes, I'm so excited. Anyway, Romy's fallen asleep in the car. She's fast asleep. And when Romy sleeps, it's my time to get some work done. So I'm going to quickly make myself a cup of tea, run out into the car and do some work while Romy's asleep. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to eat the rest of my food, because I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. And I put this in the fridge, and oh my gosh. Anyway, that's yum. So Romy has woken up and, well, actually, she's been asleep for like 2 hours. It's like 1:30, which is ridiculous. But I did manage to, whilst feeding her, sneak into the kitchen, grab my breakfast and go back through. Like, it took multiple attempts, but I managed to do it. And then with my left hand, I spilled it all over the floor whilst I was feeding her. I find it really hard to eat with my left hand. For some reason, I just obviously I can, but like with a fork, I just get it everywhere. Anyway, so there's cabbage all over the floor, but that's all right. It was a delicious breakfast, lunchy, first meal thing. But I am obviously still hungry, because it's like 1:30 and I need some more food. So let's go and try and figure out what the heck I'm going to eat, because I need some more snacky goodness. Right. What have we even got in here? So, right, I've got loads of mash, loads of steamed potatoes, loads of sweet potatoes. What else have I got on the vegetable side of things? I'm fancying something cucumbery, like just a fresh cucumber kind of vibe. Oh, I've also got loads of beetroot down here. I'm wondering if I could do like a nice beetroot salad or something. That could be fun. Okay, all right then. And I think I'm going to go for... Do I go chips or mash? I can't decide. I'm going to go for mash. Right. Let's do it. Oh, and a carrot. And it's freezing, so I need another cup of tea. Okay, so Tuesdays are also a day where my little boy, Abe's, got swimming. So we have to pick him up from school and then go straight to the swimming pool. So I need to think about their food. I also need to think about my food and what I'm going to have. And I'm so glad I did loads of prep yesterday, so that is amazing. So obviously I've got lots of potatoes that I can eat. I just need to choose what I'm actually going to be bringing with me. You know what I think I might do? I think I'm just going to keep it really basic and boring but delicious, and just bring some steamed potatoes with me. I'll just heat them up before I go, and a little bit of neutron there, and just bring that with me, I think. And then when I come back, remember I've got all of these things that I need to turn into like a massive soup, so when I come back I might just do a really big vegetable-y, potato-y soup or something, because I really enjoyed my soup from last night. But yeah, I think I'm going to keep it simple and just take some potatoes with me. Okay, I want to show you what I've got going on real quick. Okay, so I've got mash in the microwave, chopped up my carrots. So I was doing a cucumber salad, and I usually do sesame seeds to give it like, this is like a sushi inspired one. So I've got a little bit of soy sauce and a little bit of like sushi rice vinegar stuff. And I usually do sesame seeds, but I thought instead I'd just crack out some seaweed. So I've chopped some seaweed up in there, and it's super yum. And I only used half a sheet of seaweed, and so I was like, I've got this sheet of seaweed, I could just eat it, or I'll turn it into a potato sushi. So I don't know if you guys saw or were with me when I did my last potato meal, potato reset, but I had a potato sushi, and it was super yummy, crazy, absolutely boggled my mind, but it was delicious. And I've also got some of this leftover, not the avocado in there, but the carrot and the pickled radish that I'm going to stuff into my little sushi. I'm going to have a little sushi roll on the side. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. You can get creative with food. Don't think of food as, I can only have pizza and I can only have this. You can literally do anything you want with any kind of food. The sky is the limit. It's an endless amount of possibilities. So anyway, potato sushi, baby. Okay, so this is my little potato sushi. And actually, it is, it's so yummy because got the pickled ginger, and a pickled ginger, and it's got the pickled radish in there, so it's got such a good sushi vibe. Anyway, yeah, highly recommend. I know it's weird. Okay, so this is my lovely lunch today. And I don't know whether it looks a bit simple to you, but it's so packed full of flavour. It's going to be so delicious and so satisfying. And I was just thinking about how the potato reset is also fantastic because it really takes you back to basics and makes you realise that food can be really simple. Food doesn't have to be like a massive pot of really complicated stuff all the time with like a million different ingredients. You can just put some very basic, yummy food on a plate and eat it and call it a day. This has not taken me long to put together. Literally like 5 minutes, if that, aside from some squeaking that happened with Romy. But keep it simple. Doesn't have to be fancy. Okay, so I'm a little bit full. And I know it looks like I haven't eaten any mash. I was eating some mash while I was filming a quick little Instagram video. Not loads, just like maybe half a cup. And then I also had some mash in my sushi as well. So my strategy for this week of the potato reset is just to start it on a super basic level. And I'm just trying to focus on wet starches, so wet forms of potato. So sweet potato, baked sweet potato, mash, boiled potatoes, steamed potatoes. I will maybe have some like baked potatoes and some fries and stuff like that occasionally, but I'm trying to really hone in and focus on those wet starches because they are the most low in calorie density. And for me, they are the least stimulating anyway. Well, they actually are the least stimulating because when you take water out of something, you really maximize the flavor. So if you have like a chip or a fry or something, you've got loads of flavor packed in there, whereas a mash is much more of a kind of fluffy, bland item. So I'm trying to use that as a technique to really honor my hunger fullness cues, and yeah, just to appreciate the wet starches so that when I'm craving something and I have some chips or something crunchy like a potato reset pizza or something, that makes me go wild and I'm going to be so excited about that. So I'm trying to really start off by just keeping it basic and keeping it simple. So anyway, that's my strategy. But yeah, I'm full, so I'm not going to eat any more of this. Okay, so we are just about to head out to go swimming. And I thought instead of taking mash, I thought I'd just take myself loads of steamed potatoes. Just be so much easier. So I just whacked those in the microwave to heat them up. But I wanted to show you real quick what the weather's like, because it's crazy. It's like proper snowing. Which is lovely, and Romy thinks it is absolutely fascinating. Just at soft play, and all of us are deciding to snack into these lovely potatoes. Definitely getting a bit snacky. Okay, I haven't spoken to you for ages. It's an absolute madhouse in here. Been swimming, been back, literally rushed to make food because I was absolutely starving. Whilst I was making dinner, I ate the rest of my leftover mash and the rest of the carrots that were in the Tupperware with me. And I have whipped up a very gigantic and massive medley soup thing. So, you know, I had all of those cauliflower leaves, celery, broccoli stalks, all that kind of stuff. Chucked it in a pan with some onion and some garlic and some very old sad potatoes and an entire bag of kale. And so that is the soup. And honestly, it's such a yummy soup. So soups are just a game changer. And with this soup, I've also whipped up some super speedy hash browns. Oh, some nice burnt. Or are they perfectly crispy? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, just having some hash browns with these babies. So these hash browns, I'm literally just going to dunk in this soup. And enjoy. Super simple. Loads and loads of veggies packed in here. Soup is my new favourite thing, especially because it's been snowing today and it's absolutely freezing. So I've just got my babies off to sleep, and now I'm going to go and do a lovely bouncing session. I must say, I'm loving this potato reset. I feel so like light, like extra, just light and just like extra, just lean. And yeah, sometimes I need to remind myself that potatoes are just the ultimate food. They're just so amazing. And also I have been prioritizing getting in so many non-starchy veggies, trying to squeeze in non-starchy veggies in every possible moment. So that combination is powerful. If you guys are embarking on a potato reset, obviously you can just go full potato, but I highly recommend getting in those veggies, obviously, as much as possible. But anyway, I'm feeling super light, super bouncy. That soup was so delicious. It's amazing what you can make with just like a sad bowl of veggies, like leftover discards, you can turn it into a really delicious soup. But anyway, yes, like I said, I'm going to go and do a bouncing session, and then I've got loads of work to do and stuff like that. So I don't think I'm going to have anything else to eat. I'm very sad because I only have like that much soy milk, and I need to make another little tea. I have a bedtime tea every night, so I really hope that's enough soy milk, otherwise I might cry. But apart from that, all is good. Anyway, I'll chat to you guys tomorrow. We've got a huge Riverford order coming, so I'll be giving you full grocery haul kind of stuff tomorrow. And I have no idea what I'm eating tomorrow, but hopefully some really good stuff. Anyway, I'll see you then.